Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is looking. You look at Atlanta, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
Checking out Atlanta, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. They've got Shepard, and it's McCain in at the 2. And for Atlanta, they've got Castle, Mobley out there with Edey. Then it's Jalen Green. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Mobley. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-pointer.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Pass to Alvarez. Here's Shepard. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Mobley against Hart. Mobley, no good. And the Rockets with possession. And stolen by Green. First quarter, just over a minute played. Yes, it's good. Here's Shepard. Pass to Whitehead. And it's Alvarez missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
The line for Atlanta, Jalen Green, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Alvarez. Here's Shepard. Green covering. They set the pick. Clock at 6. The Rockets again can't hit. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Green. Mobley on a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Green missing. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Shepard. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Alvarez. Here's Whitehead. Here's McCain. There's the triple. Mobley grabs the board.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. That one is off.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Shepard. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Shepard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Josh Hart, the very definition of unselfish. How about keeping his eyes up and finding his teammate?
Mobley outside. Outside, Green. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
To the middle. Shot is good by Alvarez.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside, Green. No good on the 3.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Pass to Shepard. There's a screen. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. And the basket by Castle.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. You know, Doris, what you love about this time of year, some of these games have a playoff atmosphere.
It's been fascinating. The changes the league has made certainly has had an impact on how competitive these late season games are. Desperation starts to kick in. Every win is cause for celebration. Every loss hurts. It can't play any better than that.
A moment to check out some numbers for Keon Johnson.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Here's Whitehead. No points so far. Pass to McCain. Now here's Hart. Here's Whitehead. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston with another miss. Inside. Here's Edey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Edey's got his second basket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Alvarez. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. For Atlanta, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Mobley outside. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Here's Shepard. He's got 7. Here's McCain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for the Rockets, Alvarez at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Atlanta making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. Atlanta leading by 3. Mobley outside. To the paint. It's stolen away. Here's Whitehead. No made baskets yet. And it's going to be a 3-second call. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Daniels, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And it's Alvarez missing. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 3-point lead. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
Yeah, these two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. Atlanta, second.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Shepard. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Daniels. Back to Green. And he makes it on the layup. Green's got 8 points.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Shepard. He's got 7. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Sohan's checked in for Evan Mobley. Moore's checked in for the Rockets. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Shepard. Launches a 3. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Atlanta, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's Edey. And here's Sohan. Here's Daniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Edey. The rebound by Alvarez. Outside for Green. Pass to Daniels. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Gotta show more strength on the low block to keep him out of position.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push him off of his comfort zone.
Here's Moore. Here's Alvarez. And the shot no good, a bit short.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
For 3. Second chance shot. And that one's good. Edey's got 6 points. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Shepard. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Moore. Here's Shepard. He's got 9. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by Houston. Good on the shot. Give him 8.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's McCain. Over Green. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Edey. Give him 8 points now. On the wing, Green lets it go from deep, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Fires for 3. The shot comes out.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's McCain. Green covering. Pass to Moore. Here's Shepard. Goes up from the top of the key. Takes the three. And he can't get that one. Outside, Green. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Atlanta. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots, that's nice.
Rockets trail by 9. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Trey Murphy, and it's Collier in at the 1. 4-3. No rebound by Atlanta. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sohan outside, down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
What's up?
Guys, what you love about Evan Mobley is his ability to impact the game at both ends. Obviously, defense is ahead of the offense right now, but that offense is really growing.
Here's Collier. Sohan with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Smith outside. Here's Thor. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Smith. Still without a bucket. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by Houston. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
These are his first free throws of the game.
The line for 2.
Knocks down the first one. Castle's checked in for Atlanta. And a change for the Rockets. Hart's checked in. So he gets them both. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Here's Castle. Miller outside. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, you've got to put that length and frame to work. Evan Mobley sets the screen and creates room for his role.
Here's Hart. No rebound by Atlanta. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Here's Collier following the score by Atlanta. Six to shoot to the left side wing. The deep three. The rebound by Atlanta.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. A 12-point game. Pass to Collier. Outside Hart. Here's Collier. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. Atlanta in 5th.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
That one misses.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Atlanta leading by 12. Here's Daniels. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. The three ball. The shot by Sohan, no good. For Houston, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the three. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside, Mobley. Hart pulls it in. Rockets trail by 12. To get back on track, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Daniels. Here's Castle. Miller on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando. 16 feet out. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Castle's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Houston making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Whitehead passes to Hart. Pass to Shepard. Clock at 4. The fader. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Sinks his third bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Shepard. 11 points in the game. Inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Mobley outside. To the middle. Here's Castle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Castle's got 6.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
There's a screen, and here's Shepard for 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Daniels. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Shepard. 14 points for him. Pass to Moore. Now it's Hart. Down low. Here's Shepard. And he can't bank that one in.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Rockets with a rebound.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Moore passes to Hart. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Out to the right wing. Goes up from the block. Count it. He's got 5.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Rockets trail by 12. Outside Hart. Pass to Shepard. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Shepard's got 17.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Oh, that's nice. You're offbeat.
Atlanta making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Mobley. Hendricks comes in for Sohan. And Jalen Green subbed in for Daniels. Pass to Hendricks. Left side, Green. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's McCain. It's deflected.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Hendricks. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. And Atlanta leads by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Smith. Oh, deflected. Here's Castle. He has 6. Smith right side. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. The shot no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Shepard. He's got 17. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Pass to Green. To the inside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Shepard. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. From downtown, Smith with the rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
He shoots. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Hart's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the wing. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And Atlanta making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Thor, he's checked in for the Rockets. Johnson comes in for Moore. Pass to Castle. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. Castle's got 9.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Thor. We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Shepard. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
The shot by Sohan, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Sohan outside. 1:07 left to play in the first half. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Johnson.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to McCain. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. McCain's gotten his 2nd bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Sohan outside. Green with the ball. Offline with a 3. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Thor. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3. Thor's got 5 points now this quarter. Atlanta leading by 6.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Here's Shepard. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for Atlanta.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Oh, Ernie.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Rockets trail by 8. We've got Edey. Castle is out there with Green. Then it's Evan Mobley. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Here's Whitehead. No points yet. Back to Hart. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. The three. The shot off that time. Good D by Mobley. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Green. Green going at the D. Misses in close. And the Rockets shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. And count that, 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And what fire from Green under pressure. Basically, he ignores the foul and gets his shot.
Atlanta shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
Shooting one.
Free throw good. Green. Rockets trail by 11. Pass to Alvarez. Here's Whitehead. Here's McCain. No good on the triple. To the paint. Here's Castle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Castle's got 11.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Pass to Alvarez. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. They set a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Hart. And stolen by Mobley. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Shepard. Back to Hart. Pass to Alvarez. Shot clock at 6. Since the All-Star break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA. In the third spot, Atlanta.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. The second free throw is good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Castle. He's got 11. Takes a three. No good there. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Shepard. Here's Whitehead. Yet to see a basket. Here's Alvarez, covered by Mobley. 6 to shoot. And it's Alvarez missing.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Castle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
Rockets trail by 15. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Whitehead. Still no points. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Inside, here's Alvarez. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they've talked about at halftime, it's not working. Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Rockets trail by 17. Pass to McCain. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here we go. Here's Castle. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Houston has possession. following the score by Atlanta. Here's McCain. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Houston with another miss.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Tries to break his ice. Oh, powered down with both hands.
They're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Shepard. He's got 19.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Pass to Green. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Rockets to stop the run. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Now Green. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the left wing. Pass to McCain. Back to Hart. Here's Shepard. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now. To the middle. Here's Green. Misses from short range. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 19.
Well, there's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
Now, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Free throw good. Hart.
Well, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
And both free throws good for Hart. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Green up top. He's got 16. Here's Castle. And he drives in. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Rockets trail by 19. Here's Shepard. 21 points in the game. Wide open. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. McCain's got 6.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And here's Green from the arc. Offensive rebound to the inside. Pass to Castle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Evan Mobley, number 1.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
Daniels is checked in for Atlanta. Rockets trail by 17. Here's McCain. He has 6. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Pass to McCain. Here's Shepard.
Shot clock at 5. The 3. Houston with another miss.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Here's Daniels. Green with the ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's McCain. Pass to Alvarez. Down low. Here's Shepard. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Daniels. The Rockets pull it in. Whitehead's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to McCain. It's blocked. Mobley on a screen. The 17-footer. No good off the glass.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. He's checked in for Houston. Moore comes in for Shepard. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. That one no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Here's Moore. Over Green. Moore's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 15. Inside. Here's Daniels. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Daniels has got his second basket.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. Smith, he's checked in for Green. Collier, he's checked in for Houston. Off the inbound pass. Miller pulls it in.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The baseline J. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Daniels has gotten his third basket of the night.
You get a sense of the court awareness of Brandon Miller. Young player, but really polished.
They set the pick. Collier, no good. Atlanta leading by 19. Smith inside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Team foul.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far.
Shooting 1.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Sohan outside. And he's going for the oop here. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. For 3, Collier. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Mobley on a screen. Sohan outside. All alone. Can't hit that one.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
.16 seconds left in the third. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7. And here's Sohan. He has 6. One second left. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Atlanta liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Johnson is out there with Shepard. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Moore in at the 3. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Number 8. One shot.
Rockets trail by 18. Outside Johnson. Here's Shepard. Four on the clock. And the 3 off target. Atlanta leading by 18. Sohan, the pass to Miller. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Johnson. Outside Hart. Here's Shepard. Baseline jumper right on the money. Shepard's got 25 points in the game. And for Atlanta, they're shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Pass to Miller. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the coaches love this from Brandon Miller. Go inside, get some contact, and play through it and play strong. Love it.
That free throw misses.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness.
And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 17. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
At the line for the Rockets, Trey Murphy. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. He does not get the second one. Atlanta leading by 16. Doesn't go that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Shepard. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the middle. Here's Castle. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Second chance effort. Got a hand on it. Outside Hart. Here's Shepard. The rebound by Atlanta. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. Here's Sohan. Blocked! It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Shepard. Deflected! And they get it back. Here's Moore. No good from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
That one's good for 2. And Atlanta leads by 18.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's the pick. Pass to Shepard. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. The rebound by Atlanta. Miller's got his 5th rebound in this one. Smith with it. Shoots over Hart. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist from Miller. Miller's got 6 assists here tonight. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Hart. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got rebound number 8 now. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, my. 2 points the easy way for Smith.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And the shot goes in.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Atlanta leading by 20. Here's Castle. Pass to Miller. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Shot clock at 6. Miller. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Back to Hart. Smith with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for Atlanta, Stephon Castle. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Alvarez. Here's Moore. Five on the clock. And there's a pick. Here's McCain. Houston with another miss.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
The lob. Very well done.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Here's McCain. Pass to Alvarez. Here's Moore. He buries it from 3.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Castle. Pass to Miller. Mobley on a screen. To the inside. Poke loose. Outside. Green. With some arc. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Hart's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Moore. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
The ball goes to Houston.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Thursday, They'll take on Ben Simmons and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Phoenix Suns.
And for their matchup with the Magic, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Alvarez. Hey, expanding his range. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Smith. Not a lot of room. Here's Black. Second shot opportunity. They get it again. Sohan, left side. Here's Black. Back to Sohan. Pass to Smith. Goes up again. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Outside Hart. Pass to Shepard. Here's McCain. Looking to get it going. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Williams is checked in for Atlanta.
At the line for the Rockets, Jared McCain. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Daniels passes to Miller. No good with the triple. The Rockets shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Here's Whitehead. Sends it home from three-point land.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Daniels passes to Miller. 11 feet out. Rockets with a rebound. Alvarez got 4 rebounds now. Williams against Hart. Pass to Shepard. They set the screen. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, BA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
5 to shoot. Spun in there, gave him a great move. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
2 minutes.
Pass to Alvarez. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Shepard. Fires top of the key. McCain's shot is off.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Daniels passes to Miller. A shot from the high post. And the bucket is good.
Well, you just see the mid-range confidence for Brandon Miller. That's a huge part of his development.
Pass to McCain. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint.
Atlanta foul. Jabari Smith. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Alvarez. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast. You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
The teamwork in action. Smith knows where to be to convert off the lob pass.
Pass to Whitehead. Banked it in off the glass.
Whitehead. Assistant, Reed Shepard.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Black. Miller outside, driving in. Lays it up and banks it in.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Hart. Pass to McCain. Jacks up a 3. Miller pulls it in. Here's Black. So it's Atlanta picking up the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Evan Mobley.